Hello my dear fashion enthusiasts. I'm delighted to welcome you back today on the Brandibay Fashion Channel to discover together the Loewe Fall Winter 2026 fashion show, presented during Paris Fashion Week under the direction of Jack McCollough and Lazaro Hernandez. From the very first moments, the set immediately defines the tone. The runway is inhabited by monumental sculptures created by Cosima von Bohnen, a droopy-eared dog, an almost joyful dolphin, and organic forms with wide, expressive eyes. The overall atmosphere feels both playful and slightly surreal. And I find this choice particularly compelling, as it establishes a tension between humor and experimentation right from the start. Very quickly, it becomes clear that the designers are not simply presenting a wardrobe, but exploring an evolving idea of clothing. The collection extends a direction already introduced, while pushing further this dialogue between craftsmanship and innovation. Some slip dresses, created using 3D printing and molded in latex, immediately draw attention. The textures appear almost embossed, as if the material itself becomes the pattern. The result feels visually soft yet highly sculptural. The zipped latex coats with their almost inflated volumes bring an unexpected fluidity. They seem to float around the body, creating silhouettes in constant motion. And personally, I think these pieces perfectly express the idea of a garment that goes beyond its function, becoming almost an autonomous form. Aquatic references run throughout the collection. Parkas evoke inflatable rafts, accessories recall life vests, and certain volumes seem inspired by marine forms. This creates an interesting contrast with more structured wool coats rooted in traditional craftsmanship, and it's precisely within this dialogue that the show finds its richness. At the same time, more familiar materials are completely reinterpreted. Flared jackets in shearling, brushed, shaved, and dyed enhance the sculptural quality of the silhouettes. Corduroy, reimagined in shearling, becomes almost unrecognizable. There is a true transformation of material here, giving the collection a strong tactile dimension. The evening silhouettes introduce another perspective. Backless dresses with fringes, almost feather-like in appearance, follow the body with fluidity, while other pieces adorned with beads create delicate, almost floral patterns. I particularly like these details, especially the small pockets placed beneath the bust, which add a subtle sense of practicality. Another key moment in the show is the introduction of menswear. The transition feels seamless with no abrupt shift. The volumes become broader, the silhouettes more relaxed, while maintaining this experimental language. A deep blue parka, simple in appearance, stands out as a moment of visual calm within the more expressive looks. What I find especially interesting is this ability to move between highly conceptual ideas and strong technical control. Some pieces lean toward the spectacular, yet the overall collection remains cohesive, supported by a clear vision and solid construction. Among the strengths, we can highlight the richness of textures, the creativity of volumes, and this constant desire to explore. On the other hand, some of the more experimental silhouettes may feel slightly less accessible, leaning closer to artistic research than everyday wear. But this is also part of the house's identity. In the end, this Fall-Winter 2026 collection confirms a strong direction for Loewe, a curious and inventive approach to fashion that pushes boundaries while remaining deeply rooted in craftsmanship. And it is precisely this balance between innovation and mastery that makes the show particularly compelling. I'll now let you fully enjoy the show. Enjoy the viewing. Thank you for watching this video on Brandibay Fashion. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Take care, and I'll see you very soon for another fashion analysis.